Hi, I'm Shannon Waltz, owner of O Gold Kustoms, hanging out at Lonestar Throwdown. Yeah, beautiful sunny Texas, right? Guys can blame me, I brought the bad weather with me. I'm from Colorado, so it's okay. This is my 1950 Ford bread truck. Found it in a junkyard. It's terrible. It's come a long way to what it is. So it started in life as just a cowl and chassis bought from Ford by a company named Ward Manufacturing. I actually still have their stamps down here on the bottom. So they built the whole box. When we found it, the roof had holes and the sides were full of holes. It had no suspension, had a flathead 6 of a C, actually had weeds growing out of it. Kind of a whole glory story on this thing, really. It was just a complete basket case, to say the least. So once I saw this thing, I had to do something different with it. I had bought 2 of them. One was great. We just left it all patina. This I had a different plan for. So we really got hot and heavy into figuring out the street rod kind of plan for it, if you will. So it's got a stock chassis that we've modified. So we notched the back, Mustang 2 front, narrowed 9-inch, disc brakes all around. So we linked up with you guys back probably 2016, getting started on this thing. As a matter of fact, at that time, these were some of the first sets of 22s that had been produced at all. Fast forward some time, getting into the build real hot and heavy, my dad passed away, kind of lost gas on it. Parked it for a while, just kind of lost interest, had to beat myself back into it, if you will. I mean, losing my dad was a big thing to me because he actually showed me cars. He's the reason I do this, honestly. So getting back into the build was more of just kind of moving past his death and trying to kind of close that part off for myself. So this is kind of what we came up with, and I'm supposed to sell it soon. Kind of feel I shouldn't, but you know what I mean? I got too many other projects I need to build too. So O Gold Kustoms, we basically build anything and everything. I mean, we got everything from hot rod trucks to classics, resto mods, frame off stuff, roaster shop chassis. We do high-end builds, low-end stuff, just general repairs to keep your old stuff on the road, interiors, paint, body, you name it. We're pretty much a one-stop shop. So yeah, we've got like 40 projects and like 11 people working, and I think I just hired 2 more guys. So we're non-stop busy pretty much all the time. Probably the big one I can think about is our Wagoneer project. We've actually coupled with you guys on that one yet again. Super slick, gotta check it out. Follow us on YouTube, check it out on Instagram. We're putting up photos as we get stuff built. All right, so lots of settle mods in this thing. I mean, besides the fact that the obvious stuff is its bag. With the body, we pretty much stuck to what they had. This is actually the original aluminum here, even the original door operating mechanisms, all that cool stuff. The sheet metal, the flat aluminum, is the only stuff we replaced. The body lines we kept stock. Those Detroit steels filled up that half-ton wheel well a little too easily, so we actually put a 1-ton front end on it. It's 51, so we got a whole 51 front clip with 52 hood. Kind of a mutt, but it looks really good put together, so it's fine. So first we had an LS in this thing, and I didn't like it. It was boring to me. It's a delivery truck. It's special. I needed something different. Randy Weaver, you guys know him. So Randy actually sends me a video of this engine running in a forklift out by him in Utah. That's how the marriage began. So it's a 4BT out of a forklift. We had to do some minor mods to it with the different oil pans so we had good ground clearance. Use advanced adapters for a bell housing adapter, and now we've got a Turbo 400 behind it. At the back end, we got a 9-inch. It's narrowed. Disc brakes all around. Bags. Air management's airlift. For the interior, again, I didn't want boring. The truck's not boring, but I've also got 6 kids, so I needed space to be able to cruise them all around in. So when you look at the back, you see the 2 bench seats with the pads on the wall. Just something super simple, but we wanted to keep, you know, kind of something besides the bread shelves that were in it when we got it. So we wanted to kind of clean it up a little bit better than that. Wife built a bomber seat. She did all the interior work and all the dimple die work. That was a full frame off build. Kids, whole family got involved actually. I got pictures of all the kids, young age. Now they look like babies in the photos. It's kind of cool because it's only been, you know, 5-6 years since we started building it. But I got pictures of all the kids doing body work and paint and aluminum work. We have a full frame off resto on it. So it's all powder coated on the bottom, and they did all the assembly work, so all of it. Cool, so I'm Shannon Waltz, O Gold Kustoms. Check us out. You can go to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Just look up O Gold Kustoms. There's nobody else like us.